Ashley Papa, also PapaFit on Instagram. Driver of this 2020 launch edition MK5. Currently fastest in the world with the 8.66 ET in the quarter mile at 155 miles per hour. I've also had a previous world record, I guess, at 157 miles per hour. So I'm fairly certain I'm the quickest and the fastest in the world right now. Hopefully that'll change. Being here at Texas 2K, there's a lot of big heavy hitter Supras here. My boyfriend Mikey Tuned, Mikey Body, is the tuner of the car, and it's just like a nice project we have together, like a couple race car project. Right after we got it, I traded my BRZ in for it actually, August 2 years ago. So we went to the track day one day and he was super frustrated, right? He was tuning the car, and he's making maps, and he was not getting the results he wanted, and he wanted to redo the map. So I was like, can I just take it for a pass? Got all mad. He's like, why? It's a waste of time. And I was like, come on, I've never taken the car down a track strip. It's an experience. Let me just go for it. I went way faster than he did. Right? And he's like, go do it again. Said I just repeated it, did it again. He's like, all right, that's it. I'm not driving the car anymore. So ever since then, I'm the driver, and it's cool to work with him. I've never tracked a car before. Nope. Before, I used to do like kind of like autocross slalom racing with the BRZ, and I had a Jetta before, which was the worst thing you could slalom race with, right? It was a box, but it was fun. I've always been into cars, so it's cool to get into like this arena, drag racing. It is quite an adrenaline rush. It's fun. It's hard to say because the goal is to be the fastest, right? But really, I just want to see how far we can push it, you know? Because 2 years ago or so, we were going, the first pass I ever took was a 10.8, right? I'm going 8.8, 8.6 now, so we're a whole 2 seconds faster. And at 10.8, we thought we were going as fast, you know? And so it's just cool to see just every little bit. Some other company comes out with a new part that makes something more efficient, and we just keep pushing the platform, keep going faster. It's exciting. So a lot of people keep saying, oh, we're at the limit, but that's what we thought before. So I think we're looking at sevens. We're trying, you know, high sevens, because everybody said, let's try for high eights, and now we're getting mid eights. So I think as fast as we can go. Who thought the MK4 Supras are gonna go 6 seconds, you know? So let's see what we can get done. So we have a Precision Turbo 6870, and it's put on with the ETS turbo kit. We also have an AMS manifold that I believe has direct port injection as part of it. So yeah, those are the three big things that we've done recently that really have pushed the car into you know, the next stage of where we're going. The Venturi headlight duct really is an awesome mod too, because it just allows the air to go right into the turbo. It doesn't have to figure out another way. So, and it looks awesome. Like it looks mean. We have two nitrous bottles, two direct lines. They're independent. So one is on only at the launch, so only at the starting line, like within a certain RPM. To help the turbo spool faster, because it's such a huge turbo, it takes so long to like get it going. And then as soon as I'm off the line, the other bottle kicks in and it gives me like a little baby shot just down the track to help me cool off everything and get me moving. As far as the turbo, I think it was part of the ETS turbo kit, and he has a really great relationship with ETS, and their products are, I don't think, you know, they're awesome. They don't really ever fail. I think the only struggle that we have now is it's not readily available, but it is awesome. So the turbo was definitely part of that kit. I know that a lot of other Supras are using, you know, Garrett or Pure, which are also great options, but this one was part of the kit. So I think the next step might be that we go bigger, you know? There's always another turbo to go to. So right now, like the biggest struggle we're having is fueling. We're looking for, you know, a better fuel pump, a better way to get fuel into the engine so that we can go faster. It seems like that right now is the hiccup, but there's also a lot of options that are out there on the market. Not necessarily, the thing that's fun now is that we're pioneering a platform, but it's also a struggle because parts aren't available. Like, this is the issue. Well, okay, well, we need this part. Okay, well, that doesn't really exist yet. So we have to just wait for more people to come out with parts to put on the car. Other than that, there's not really a struggle, you know? It's just a fun project to see how far you can keep going. And we've gotten so far in such a short period of time that it's hard to struggle. It's hard to not be able to reflect on how fast we've gotten to where we are. I think the keyboard warriors are just haters because they're not necessarily behind the wheel, right? I've never seen any, like the jokes about, oh, it's not really a Supra, it's a BMW. Well, okay, but it's still awesome. So I don't know that if it didn't have the engine it has, we would be able to be pushing the platform the way that we are. So I don't know. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the hate. There's so much sunshine for everyone. There's no need to hate on anything.